Welcome to a brand new episode.
Today we are doing another one of those little meetups with me and Jeff and Mark for our little weekly brainstorm thing for ideas and whatnots. So I'm off to Walmart to pick up some chips for some snacks. We got a little bit of entertainment and stuff to munch on while we're hanging out. I was not aware you could hire someone to come over to your house and pick up shit. It's kind of awesome, actually.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm gonna hyperventilate.
Alrighty guys, it's time for me to answer another of your questions. And this question comes from the Boondock Saint. So the question was basically asking why I serve in the military and everything. A lot of people can usually give like a dolled up version of why they serve, you know, whether it's to serve my country or whatever, but here's mine, why I serve in the military. Originally when I joined the military, I mostly just joined because I wanted the experience. I wanted to be able to have that on my background, that I had military experience, and I was really unclear of what I really wanted to do with my life. Back when I joined up was before September 11th, so there wasn't any kind of combat going on at the time. It was back in 1999. And so I didn't join up because of September 11th and I wanted to get even or protect my country because of what was going on or anything like that. I actually signed up before September 11th that it happened. I just kind of ended up continuing to staying in the military based on situations that I was in, and I didn't want to get out at the time. The first situation that I was in when I first re-enlisted, I was serving in Korea, and I didn't want to get out of the Army while in Korea because that would have meant probably moving back home with my family and living with them, and it would have been hard to line up a job probably from Korea. Second time I re-enlisted to stay in the Army was because if I didn't, I was going to be stop-lost, and my unit was getting ready to go to Iraq. So I re-enlisted so I get the bonus, take the extra money, and avoid being stop-lost. Third and final time that I re-enlisted was actually because if I didn't re-enlist, there was a possibility I was going to be sent back to Korea and put back in the same situation that I was in the very first time when I re-enlisted. So I went ahead and re-enlisted that way I wouldn't get sent back to Korea and I could stay in Colorado and finish out my term. And then I went to Iraq for the second time and came back, and about a year after being back from Iraq, able to finally actually get out of the Army and find a different career that I would like to pursue, and something hopefully a little more enjoyable. There you go. That's why I served in the Army. Nothing real big and no big spiel as far as my country and everything. Yeah, sure, it's a great honor and everything that I could be able to say that I did this and what I've done and everything, but the main thing was to try to build my background and just kind of stayed in and didn't want to screw myself in life by getting out. Alright, so things as far as view-wise on these videos are improving a little bit, not that great really, and subscribers are definitely improving, doing great on subscribers. I'm starting to think that based on the content that I'm getting, especially like during this weekend, isn't really strong enough to really hold solid a good show. So my idea is thinking that probably once I final out being in the Army, maybe shortly after that I might have to go back to doing just weekly updates for a little while. We'll kind of see how things go between now and then. That might kind of also open up more time for me to focus on more shows for this channel. It'll also give me more time, I guess, to kind of work on the mini-series for Return to Iraq. That'll also kind of give me some time to work on the mini-series that'll be available on this channel, the Soldier Story Return to Iraq. Also, I'll probably do some other shows, some non-military and some military. Right now I'm probably looking at there'll probably be 2 more military shows that'll be on this channel. One being the mini-series and one unnamed one that I won't tell you guys about just yet until I'm sure if I want to do it. And then 2 non-military shows, one being the one that I had previously talked about a while back called Chaos, and another one that I'm thinking about doing that involves just funny life stories. So we'll see how things go and how it pans out, and what the future of the Christopher Chaos TV channel is, and what the shows will be, and what the future for Soldiers and Civilian show will be. If the views increase greatly of this episode, of this show anyways, then yeah, I might continue to do daily ones farther out. But if it continues on the way that it's kind of doing right now, probably after I final out, after the 23rd of January, it might start slowing down. It might, soon after the 23rd, go to being just weekly updates for the Soldiers to Civilian show as far as how I'm doing as getting out of the Army and finding a new job. But to keep this from rambling on too much longer, appreciate you guys watching this. Sorry if this weekend is kind of boring, not a lot of military content, because I am on my last 4-day weekend for the Army, and possibly even my last weekend in the Army. It just kind of depends on if I'm able to get a final out appointment with all that paperwork I'm still waiting on. But this could possibly be my last weekend in the Army. But thanks for watching, and check you guys out tomorrow. See ya.